Alright, good Monday everybody, that's me again, your best friend, me Maxcon. Hey, hope it's all working all good. Today we're gonna have a short episode, because it's a Monday. We're gonna talk about cartoons we've been watching on the weekends. And but us, I mean me. So, let's shortly get into that. Welcome everybody who's coming up again. Today, couple hours we're talking about anime we've seen last days. Maybe not only anime though, alright. I seen something else as well. In the main topic though, I say, Nadia, I finished that. Hey mate.
Hello.
Aye. Thank you for coming, huh? You quick. Good job with that. You're like super quick, mate. Yeah, I finished Nadia and the Secrets of the Blue. Let me update a bit on the top. Actually, I will add some more. Let's double it. And put the name of what we have seen. Copy. Duplicate. Unite. Ini. Oh, my shine. Here? No. Oh! I duplicate the wrong finger. Remove. Yes. Text. This. Duplicate. Okay. So you're not gonna get lost of what I'm talking about because it's bloody hard to. But yeah, I finally finished it yesterday. Lots of emotions. That was a good cartoon. Good anime. I top it up on watching the Atlantis from Disney after that, and it actually got a more sour feeling for it. Should not have done it. But then I found a good anime horror as well, so I would say my Sunday was really anime related. Fast reference. Which I reference, nah? Oh yeah. This one. Cause I'm bloody horrible with typing all of it. I just copy it. Hey, what? No! I don't wanna duplicate. I need another one. Paste reference. Now we go in here. Oh god, why are they both together? Shit, I just need another text. Hello. Add new text stars. But yeah, Nadia and the Secrets of the Blue, surprisingly, actually a really good adventure for people who don't like robot anime, or you never been in the robot anime, but you wanna still know what's going on. Nadia and the Secrets of the Blue, all really perfect for that. Let me just put the text properly on top. Oh man. Whoa. Transform fit screen. That's horrible. We'll update it later if we need to, but yeah, Nadia and the Secrets of the Blue. Water. I'm not gonna show you probably not many pictures from cartoons, because you know, legals, and they actually got the Blu-ray just last year. That's why we're talking about that. So they got the Blu-ray, and I actually been recommended to watch that like long time ago, because it's an old anime that's from 1990s. So basically only DVD and TV rips been there, and the quality was alright, but I enjoy for that. So I got the Blu-ray rip last week thanks to the Super Robot Wars X. I got invested in this. I was like, I want to know what is Gratan. I actually got more invested on the music. The music was also like really good. And I'll really tell you, like the story and all, good adventure. For 90s, that's like, I think it's 1991. The Mac. It's a full-on adventure. Yeah, there was couple episodes. Not couple. I would say there was a whole arc in the middle, which kind of was like no story relevant. But for the character building, really good. Like I was alright. There was a couple stupid episodes. And at the end of the series, cause it's actually only 40 episodes, surprised me, not 56 as I got used to. So I assume they ran out of a budget or something. Cause like somewhere in the middle of series, you start to see the quality drops like significantly. And also like Blu-ray, like you see even on Blu-ray on the first 20 episodes, Blu-ray now looks amazing. Like I will not say it's an old show, you can kind of understand it because it's just old kind of type of graphic, but it's not like not the first Gundam. When you're watching first Gundam, you can see the dust on the glass moving. Here kind of in this, like you can see it sometimes, all right, but it doesn't ruin your perception of it. Like they still move properly. Actually I would say layering of old pictures actually gave them some kind of shadow all around characters that's really actually stand out. Like it gave it something special. In total, like what I thought before, it's gonna be more robots. Nah, like I was wrong. It is actually no robots, almost no robots. Okay, there is a technology, so it's technology based. They should have some robots, but it was not like, you know, Gundam, or if you jump for Tengen, Toppa, Gurren, Lagann. That's all built around mecha. Nah. Nadia and the Secrets of a Blue, that's adventure. First and foremost. This is adventure. And then they have it. Some technologies. For fans of Evangelion, I would probably say you should watch that, because like the thing came up 5 years before of Evangelion. And like what I always love in Evangelion, when you see all this giant construction moving through, of like the secret base is just enormous space all around, and a big construct, like I would say the first Blu-ray of Evangelion. If you enjoy the ending where, not the end where they were shooting giant gun and they were adjusting the power, it was a lot of kind of industrial moves and construction kind of work. That's exactly, you can see this roots of it in Nadia. Some of the like not backstage, like backgrounds, they just enormous. Like you look at that, you'd be like, God, that's like so huge. Ending was really good as well for me, man. I gave a bit of tear. Sortus. But it was completed as well. I not seen the movie because they actually have a full-length anime movie after that. But like everybody's internet is just like, you don't watch that, it's bad. And I understand now, because the series actually comes to conclusion, and they give you like at the end, they be like, all right, this is it, this is the end, that's it, and you don't want no more. Exactly, it's actually gave me a feeling of Code Geass. Like when the Code Geass finished, like the last, not the final part, but the ending after the ending song, when she just talking what's happening to everybody after the war, and that's it, you're happy about it. That's exactly what Nadia and the Secrets of the Blue gives you. Like you put in 40 episodes, you might skip like 6 of them in the middle. So if you don't really like anime humor, you might skip some of them because it's just dumb in a way. But like I kind of gave through that. It's alright. The only one problem with the whole thing is amount of the word Nadia they say, because her name, like one of the characters named Nadia, and everyone's kind of calling her name, so it's just like Nadia, a lot. My favorite character is the king, the lion. Hey, he's just hilarious. Hey, he's actually like I don't think they finished the story as they wanted, because there was a lot of how to say, beginning of something more. Like they actually show you some like I don't want to spoil that. It's not much of a spoil because it doesn't play in the story, you know. They show you something amazing and they be just like, yeah, that existed before in a world, but now we kind of past that, so we just seen that. And you'd be like, oh my god, but like you take another, like, they could build other stories from that. So it's kind of feels sad it ended. And ending as well, like, you know, it's all kind of on a big scale and like this organization and all, but at the end you just see the one bad guy, and that's the only only protagonist you see. No, protagonist, antagonist, yeah. Basically the only, like, they have a whole organization, but it's a final battle inside of that thingy. It's just only one bad guy, which is kind of weird because you expect, like, you know, if you be fighting Nazi, you're not gonna be fighting only Hitler, you know. So same is here, but they actually straight up kind of, here's a good guy, here's a bad guy, done. Still good, not really surprisingly good, but they had the emotions. I'm still not sure how to put it in what age group this anime is, because it definitely have some kids vibe, but at the same time it's like really more mature, I would say. Подростки, god, I forgot the name for them. Young adults maybe. They're probably like 15, 16, that will be the age too, but no, there's some actually younger. I would say it's more of whole family adventure, because 1990s, I would say that was like, whoa, everybody wanna see it. Now, if you've seen a lot, you might be not really surprised. But for me, it's like, it's been ages I heard of Captain Nemo story. Like, been a while, really a while. So him appearing in the animes for me was like, oh yeah, I remember that. Like, it was a book and movies, Soviet movies, by the way, really good. And I remember my mom was talking about that. So I'm glad I got it. My plan is to use the king now for the funny gifts or something, but I need to get to the computer that can handle the videos properly. And of course, I got a Blu-ray rip. The thing is just too big for this computer. Like, it cannot handle that. But the tropes are there though, like, I don't know, compared to Gundam though, but it doesn't really give the credit, but it's really there. Like, you have the ship they travel on, really. But yeah, I would say, yeah, exactly it. It's more jumpy than a Gundam, because in Gundam mostly it's like we flying there, so we all on a ship and there's obstacles on the way. Here the ship was just a part of adventure. It wasn't about the ship. It was about these 5 people who end up on the ship. Actually 2, yeah, Nadia and John. Everybody else is just kind of end up on their way at some point. Especially the trio of, like, first bad guys, but then the best friends of ours. And somehow Russian subtitles actually changed the names just because he likes it more. I'm like, no mate, it's a pain to read. Like, I might hear one thing, it's not a big change, okay? Samson becomes Samson, so he changed one letter in both names, but it just doesn't strike the vibe. So the trio surprisingly end up on all of their, like, adventure. Actually, some most weird part is like, we flying to that island. Here they are over there. Right on our path. So it's not like super realistic adventure, okay? You don't bring your hop, like, I would not compare it to Full Metal Alchemist type of adventure, you know? FMA was, for me, kind of fair adventure. They legit went for traveling, they meet some people, they got obstacles. Nadia was kind of this fantasy story, you know, like, it's actually explained in the story. Like, at some point the story itself be like, well, yeah, you have to go there because you have the stone, like the blue water. Well, the whole name is just, you have a pendant, this is blue water, and basically that's why all the story happens, because the blue water lead her through this. and see like some people jumping in and off on YouTube, be like up down up down. Hey, no worries, we'll be just rambling about cartoons today. Not for a long time, Tom, not for long. What there? The music was amazing, guys. This is actually the biggest part I enjoyed. Like every time the bad guys music play, every time the Grandis music played, like all the tracks I kinda enjoyed much. Next step for me, getting the soundtrack of it. I'm kinda on the step of it. I ain't done it yesterday because I was watching some other stuff afterwards, just to kinda get the sourness from, because it's actually not as sad, but a bit of steadish ending. So top it off, I did what everybody kind of thought should not be done. I decided to watch Atlantis from Disney. I don't know why though. Probably because the whole controversy. Because when I found out about Nadia a couple weeks ago, one of the parts on the wiki was like, well, Atlantis from Disney took inspiration from here. And as a person who doesn't watch Disney much, I never seen Atlantis yet. So I figured out, if I got a fresh memory of Nadia, why just not to jump to Atlantis and give it a shot. And also it's quite short, like, you know, after 40 episodes of Nadia, Atlantis doesn't even feel like adventure. It's just like 1 hour of nothing. And yeah, I would say visually, what I seen about Atlantis is like really kind of same what I seen in Nadia. Nadia is like 100%, alright, they changed it, but the whole, you know, like the circle thingy, the tower in the middle, and when the thought that hard to explain, I'll probably show my cap. So the whole idea that it's on top of something that basically around is the walls and the water drops from the walls, so it's like a cylindrical thingy up and there's a city on top of that. That's exactly what been in Nadia. That's, I think, why most of the people are like, well, that's a BS, like how you took that. But in Nadia's, that looks massive. Like what you see in Atlantis, oh, what the actually Disney name for that? I always forget how they call it. I don't have it anymore. Yeah, I don't have it anymore. So like Disney Atlantis looks really tiny compared to what we see in Nadia's. Like the scale is just not the same. But it has probably story building in Disney, because they just straight up meet the local life. They meet the right people they need. They get the crystal, they get the idea out. I actually was surprised how quick Disney Atlantis ended. It was just like one fight and that's it. There was no story. It basically, they took a character, they were like, oh, here's a character, we took him, we put him here, we lead him like 20 minutes through the corridor. That's legit, a corridor. With explosive set pieces. Yeah, if you remember, there it's just like the submarine exploded, tunnel exploded, balloon at the end of a fight exploded. Nadia is still trying to surprise you. It's actually plans. I say they really gave into like research of old mythic stuff and like reasons, and that's why I think it's kind of not cornerstone, but a first step before Eva and Evangelion creation. Because in Eva they actually heavily go, like they go so hard on like the meanings and test like all what the word for that, I'll just use connections to the mythos of the real world in a complicated way maybe, but they put it there. In Nadia is much more straightforward. They just took the like Atlantis, that's what we think they are, bam 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 bam, this thing happened kindish. Because nowadays you don't really hear about that, you know. They were like, all right, there's a dinosaurs and there was a lizard how it's like humanoid lizard dinosaurs before humans, and they were intelligent and they destroyed their own civilization. And you'd be like, wait, that's weird. Why are we talking about that? Like, why you actually put it in a Nadia story? Because they actually show you that, and you'd be like, man, there's so much more I want to hear about. But they don't talk about that because they were just like, well, it was so long ago, mate. Just pass it by. What the? A lot. That was a lot. There's a lot of good stuff there. And all of you who will say to me, don't watch old cartoons, I would say you get a Blu-ray of old cartoons and you watch them, and that's really different story. Because the art is actually beautiful. Like, alright, I don't have super big screen, and it's definitely 4:3, so you're gonna get a blue corners. Oh, blue corners, my bad. Black corners. But in total, it's actually more open than the new animes. Because they actually going like, there's no political correctness in there. They just doing story, and they doing it service. Because the story is based in like 1890s. It's like 100 years ago. The world was differing. The rules are different. They take this our technology and they kind of put it in the past, and they be like, well, yeah, in like 21st century, the human being, they're gonna be able to do that. Not yet, though. Yeah, it's bloody hard to make a review from your mind. But I was surprised though. I legit was surprised. I didn't thought it was gonna be that good. After seeing the Gundam and the first Dragon Ball, I don't know why, but I got a bit of disappointed in the old animes. That's like, I didn't got like much enjoyment in that. More newest one, like around 95 and 2000, I was like, alright, this is mine. But like older, nah. But that was good. And then I remember actually I got this recommended like more than 10 years ago in World of Warcraft when playing with my guild, and one of the, I think our raid leader, we're talking about cartoons, and he exactly was like Nadia, and I was like, the hell is Nadia? And he told me, he legit told me like, now to use anime, blah blah blah, and I was just like, that sounds like shite. Like I thought it's gonna be a cheap ripoff or something. I was so wrong, but I'm happy that I waited, because now I got a Blu-ray and it just stops so good on top. Like good memories. I probably be watching it again just in the next year to enjoy it more. But yeah, I wanna now dissect it for the king faces, because the king is hilarious. Like, you know, nowadays we're getting all these like magical animals. They like disturb you, or they talk, they do some weird stuff. If you've seen the from the guy who make a fairy tale, I forgot right now, but basically Happy from Fairy Tail, it's a cat in the new story, and he can transform to the gun, and you be like, what? This is too much. I want like the talking parrot in a Super Robot Wars X. I would say this is too much as well. Nadia's on the other hand, like they actually show you he's smart and doing sometimes something, but he just comic relief for the whole story all the time. Although he's part of the story, like sometimes stupid stuff happens, you'll be like, how he survived? How it's all going together still? You know, when they crash on a plane in the sea and they have a lion kitten with them, you'll be like, it's not going real. It's going really crazy. But in total, if you just let it go, perfect. One problem though is Nadia herself. Oh my god. It's not been that many characters I legit not hated, but it was a pain to accept her as a character. Maybe that's why at the end it's kind of... Nah, she's still bad until the end. I would say she kind of gets straightforward at the end, and you'll be like, alright, she understood it all. Now she's more good person. Her values are more stable. But in total, for the whole 30 episodes before, and especially couple at the end when they get to the desert, to the village, let's say like that, when get somewhere like, I think episode 35, no, Michelle, somewhere like 30 to 34, somewhere there, it's just such a stupid stuff. Like, it feels like fan fiction. Oh man, they actually one singing episode as well. Because for me, surprise, surprise, I did not expect it, and maybe it's a Blu-ray, that's why. But the opening animation and song didn't change, as I thought. It's actually changed at some point, closer to the end. The second half of the opening did change, and I noticed it. But somewhere like episode 30 as well, I was like, where is my second opening? Because the show is like 40 episodes, 39 to be precise. So I assume it's gonna be 2 openings. And there was also like only one, same song, all the time, same song. They actually haven't sung this. Somewhere in the middle of a story, I would say there was kind of, you know, not a break episode, but say it's kind of show that the story kind of going on and moving. They actually play the opening song in anime itself as well. Side. But for me, I was always questionable. Why not make another one? No more songs. Why? At the end of the story, I understood it, because they made the hell one episode where almost every character, no, okay, not everybody, almost every main character except Captain Nemo. I'm actually surprised there was none of him. It would be really fun if he sung as well. But 4 or 5 characters made the small songs. I was just like, not a bad one. Sortish. In a comic relief, yeah, good. But I was just not expecting it. Surprise, surprise, the subtitle team, the one who made the Russian subtitle guy, he actually posted or put it on preview of previous, no, not preview, but like continuation coming. It was like, next episode, musical. And I was just like, what, musical? Hey, there is, guys. So I would say it's kind of mixed bag at the end. Maybe they ran out of money, maybe there was some rush with production, but just like, I would say there were 10 more episodes easily put in a story, just like kind of stretch it and give it more details, because it's kind of like, it's a not bare bone, because just not out of surrounding in the end of a story. It kind of happens, but the action always oriented on one thingy, and it's kind of presumes we believe everything around happens, but it never shows us. So we're just like, all right, okay, that probably happens. You know, things are exploding somewhere. We okay with that. Right, but the characters on the screen, that's what's important for you mostly. As a viewer, you're just seeing that. Need some tea. Oh, and the second one, what I have seen, I actually can blubber more about the Nadia's. I might give you some screenshots as well of it, but got them made them before I say, yeah. At least I should have cut the opening and just like play it at the back. That will be really good. I agree. That's my mistake. Well, I'm not a review, guys. So can I make an announcement about this? Today we're more streaming more for kind of habit purpose, because you know, if you don't stream every day, you lose the habit, and it's bloody hard to get in the habit of streaming. So that's why we also not really shape. Because that ain't worth it today. Ain't worth it yet. Oh. So the next thing, yeah, let's get the at least a screenshot for this. That was also bloody old. Do they? Yeah, I remember they have a title. Come on. Yeah, let's get the subtitles off. Print screen, Chimay? Chai. Green. Paintball. Oh, caramba. Yep, and save. Yeah, found it. Oi, Obia, come back. Yeah, let's get the Nadia off the properties. What? Huh? Why you don't show me fully? Transform. The screen. No. Alt? All right. Cause we got it. Pardon, fellas. Yeah, that's how we do this. And all right, let's get the text a bit up. Lily's the cat. Not actually the cat. Lily cat. That's some old stuff. Oh my god. I mean, who need a writing if you have a logo? What the hell? A bit of on top and the bottom. So it doesn't give us these white lines. But yeah, Lily the cat, guys. That's like... This is the alien in Japanese form factor. And exactly the same times. 1887. 1987. A horror movie about a space crew that flew for 20 years to remote 20 light years away from Earth to check for the new planet hired by the company. I forgot the name of the company. And then some weird stuff start happening when they actually wake up. Basically, as a not repo. It does actually get some ideas, but they changed a lot. So I would say it's more on like a Japanese take on Alien, because you know, Western Alien was more like exactly the black square creature with a like it got a shape. It's not that scary for Japanese people to monsters have a shape, so they went full on. How you can call it. It reminded me actually a lot of Dead Space monsters. It was close to Dead Space before Dead Space. And I kind of got a bit of, well, it's easy to understand like sortish what is going on, but it also a bit of suspense on like why. They have some part and you'll be like, I really kinda didn't guess it, but I didn't make guesses at all when I was watching it, so I was like, okay. But then when they show us like, yeah, here's exactly what's happening, I was just, okay, looks cool. And it also played with the cat, so you know, like if you want to make a good horror, for me, you put the cats in it, and I'd be just terrified. this is like, especially the kittens. Oh my god. I'm probably not afraid of small baby zombies, but kitten zombies? Shite. That legit will kill me and terrify me. So about Lily C.A.T though, the action, I mean, it's old as hell. So you don't expect too much. And nowadays, like after seeing everything we got in the last 20 years, it's not as special. You kind of be like, okay. But for the hour, it was quite surprising. As like exactly a take, you know, like I can see that that's how Japanese people seen the alien, how they could make it if they got the idea first. Like I cannot imagine what the Russian people be doing about that. But it's actually full on science as well. What I'm really surprised, Nadia and Lily Cat, compared to, for example, like Atlantis that I seen yesterday as well, like Atlantis from Disney. Lily and Nadia got a lot of scientific thingies in there, so it is a, I would say, entertainment for smart people. There is a lot of stupid stuff as well, and some like, and the blood and action, a bit of like H, sex, everything we love, but it's have this kind of bedrock of knowledge and science, and you'd be like, all right, I know this, maybe I don't know this, I learn it, I learn another one. So they're trying to drop something for you, be like, I learned something from this. And you learn nothing from Atlantis. Like I seen that, and I know nothing new. Like I seen the Nadia, and I think I was not actually something much of a new, but it kind of gave me like, you know, new ideas. Man, what the heck is going on here? Lily as well. It was like, you know, they were talking about something, and like you can actually open Wikipedia afterwards and Google for some stuff and be like more educated than you started before. But then you watch Disney and it's just like, you ain't got nothing, mate. You just spend an hour watching some pseudo funny thingy happens to people you didn't even care. I thought the characters were good. Alright, I actually enjoyed the second characters, not the main character, but the second characters in Atlantis. I was like, okay, they are actually not bad. But then everybody got a crystal in Atlantis, almost same as Nadia, and the guy met the girl who's a princess, goddamn same as Nadia, and the princess' father died. Not really same as Nadia's, but close by. The only difference was more magical, you know, exactly like when Nadia's go around and they be like, some unexpected stuff happens, it is science, we don't get it, but it is a science. Alright, then at some point they were like, so much science, it's almost magic. But in compared to Atlantis of Disney, it was just straight up magic almost everywhere. Most of everywhere. So I'd say it's not 100% like all ideas stolen, but the visual representation of Atlantis is super close by. And I don't think actually 20,000 League Underwater actually depict the Atlantis in the same manner. So I would say, yeah, the guys probably be like, that's looking cool, we're gonna make it, but we make it smaller for English people or Western people. What about Lily Cat though? More? It was not super scary. Like at some point when you get the monster already, because actually not only monster is another problems in there, but when you get it, like the shots, some shots actually looks terrified. You'd be like, oh man, damn, like I'm not really watching like anime horrors, not much, So for me it was enough. Although I see the what the name? The horror story. I forgot how they called. Yamishibai. Like I seen that and not super scary. It's more terrifying, and that's exactly what kind of hair you look at that, you think about that, and you be like, "Ew, man, damn it!" And that's the scary part. But in total, for example, they ain't show you planet. You know, that's actually really neatly done. They draw the ship, nothing else. Space, backgrounds, ship. At the end, they kind of come into the planet, never show you the planet. Oh, pardon. Somehow, probably I'm sitting like this. Yeah, that's no. Oh, it's not. I cannot disconnect it yet, so gotta do it. But yeah, microphone feels better. I need a holding mic. The new idea is to just take the stand. You know, the one stand that people stand in front and talking. The one for the speech presentations. Put that bad boy over there at the end. Get the camera on. Maybe some more cameras. Get the rope and just kind of talk from there. Cause sitting is kind of kills me here. I don't like it. I never like it on the camps to sit and talk. And I don't really enjoy it right now to sit and talk. Kills me slowly. Hey. Now, I surprisingly finished almost everything I've been talking about, but there is nobody here, so I'm kind of whoa. Shared everything with nobody. That's okay. We're probably gonna use that for practice later. I'm really good with reviews, so we'll be doing slowly. But yeah. Really enjoyed the horror part of it. Oh, got some more people coming, huh? Hey, talking cartoons today. Welcome in, fellas. If you really into anime and you suddenly never seen the old animes, today we're talking about that. Spent yesterday exactly watching Lily the Cat, the horror, and the Nadias. I'm quite excited about the Nadias. Lily the Cat was okay, but it's short as hell. So it's just a horror. It's just an alien in a Japanese form, and that's exactly what it is. Although they make a different takes, you know, they change the android, they change the alien, that changed the team of the team of people exactly. Not really as good as a character development, not as good as Alien. That's the one biggest plus of Alien on top of all of them. Hi mate, welcome in. How you do? But yeah. Talking about cartoons today. Surprisingly, somehow my YouTube counter shows me 0, but I see people typing from YouTube. So yeah, that's what I seen yesterday before sleep. Lily the Cat, and it's exactly about the cat release, which stands for Computer Automated.
I love you.
Hey, thank you. Big love for everybody there. I mean, love you all as well. Sadly, I sit at home all the time, so cannot share the love. Maybe next camps. What you been watching? Oh, you don't watch cartoons, Fanry. I don't think you've seen Lily. You probably never seen it, but I removed the writing already. How about we put two together? I can this picture here, and I take. Oh, I need to make a screenshot for that. No, actually, here it is. Whoa, too big. Hi. And that's not the same cartoon. If you think that's the same thingy, no. Oh, what the heck? Like on the left we have. Actually, not sure. Right, left, like. On this part we have an old horror, same as Aliens from 1987. And on another corner we have Nadia, Secrets of the Blue, really good adventure time. From the creators of things like Evangelion, well basically Gainax. They really famous, you definitely know about Gainax. But that's one of, not one, but I would say one of the first biggest their work. Surprisingly skip it, but now I into this and bloody love it. I've been a while actually. I watched also like good adventure story, which is longer than 12 episodes, because most of new anime is like 12 episodes, you'd be like alright, done. And here I was just like more. The ending was okay-ish. I still took like 5 episodes. Like I legit especially left 5 episodes before the end. So like yesterday I just sit down and I got those 5 episodes, and I was the right where to start, because those 5 exactly were like the ending arc. Because the previous before that I was just like, what is going on? We're about to finish in 10 episodes and the story just going like crazy. But they wrap it up. I even kind of miss it now, you know, like when the good adventure ends, you want to go again for the adventure. Sadly, no more. Well, I heard about the movie. I'm not gonna see the movie of Nadia. No. But there is a way of continuation of this, because I got my info from Nadia about the Nadia from Super Robot Wars X, and they still there. I mean, I am playing this story, so it's a bigger reason now to play this story. One problem with Super Robot X is that they have a lot of more anime mixed in, and I'm really getting excited about others as well. Like, okay, Gundam on the side, I'm not gonna watch in Gundam yet, well, not biggest one, but there is Anji, which is I watched, but I don't remember the ending. I kind of remember it ends, like it was a crazy stuff at the ending, but I don't remember how it ended exactly. Although I really remember the beginning, it was like sheesh. So, and I'm really excited about the Code Geass in a Super Robot Wars.
Have you watched KOKOROCO then NCD?
Kokoro Connect? Kokoro Connect? Wait, give me a sec.
This is FK, good one.
Cause I seen so much, man. Let me just see the picture, cause it kinda sounds Kokoro, cause it sounds familiar. Sorry. I might heard about that and I might decided not to watch it. Yeah, Kokoro Connect. Yeah, I skipped that one though. Oh, sadly. Is it good? What's about? When the fighters realize there's no clubs they fit, they band together to form a students' cultural society. The club consists blah 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 blah. Strange incident. Without warning, they switch bodies for a short period of time. Oh, is it like a body swapping team like the movie? It was popular like Kimi no Namae wa, no? Is it close to this one? Because it looks like the premise is close, but I don't say it's the same. I'm not saying that. I just like, from what I can see from my anime list short synopsis, it's kind of strikes, but I guess it's different. Oh, like 7 and 8. Whoa, I might actually give it a shot, mate. Thank you. How big it is? Oh, just 13 episodes. I think I know what I'm gonna watch soon.
This is good DVD.
Every episode, yeah, like I mean 50 or just 12 episodes, probably they went really good. And it's also a bit of old now, means they have a Blu-ray already, and like I prefer Blu-ray. So slice of life, comedy, supernatural, drama, romance, cool. Mwah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna love it. Yeah, I put it in my, because actually after watching the Nadia. Like, I finished Nadia yesterday, and I don't have nothing planned to watch yet. So, you know, like, the story ended, and I'm just like, ah. But now I want something else. So yeah, it's actually a good recommendation. I actually got a new website where I can get my anime. By the way, I can give it to you as well. Like, no torrents, direct download. Bit of piracy, but hey. So let me see if I actually, and it really good speeds as well. So let's see if I can actually grab it today as well. Oh no, not this one. Kokoro connectors. I actually remember somebody was talking about that back in the days. 2012. I still was in Russia back then. So
Yeah, when you finish some good animated FKBM lol.
yeah, exactly. Not only anime, you know, I actually got this feeling as well when I was watching. You know, it actually was surprising for me when I was younger, like high school age. There was a trilogy time, like in the movies, and like on 1 year we got, for example, it was like 1 year we got Matrix 2, and then in same year we got Lord of the Rings 2, and then it was Harry Potter 2. So basically, like every year you got continuations, but then the Matrix and the Lord of the Rings, they ended as well at the third movie. Well, not counting Harry Potter, he went long time. But I remember the feeling of a bit of emptiness when watching like the Matrix, which I was a really big fan, and the third movie was kind of, but I still, you know, I got to finish the story, and for me it was sad. Yeah, as a kid I was just like, I want to know more. Now I see this like companies just making money from us from that, but it actually, yeah, especially I remember the Full Metal Alchemist when it ended. Oh man, it was so good, because I remember finishing the first. Hey Yeva-kun, you again write something I cannot read yet. Konnichiwa. Oh yeah, you see, not bad. おはようございました。僕は名前もマックスですか。あなたは元気ですね。We're talking about cartoons, Yeva. I finished Deuce of Two yesterday. I actually been talking about this for the hour already, but that's okay, guys. I love you all. You can check it again. Basically, Nadia is really good adventure. Hi, sorry. And why?
Power Man. Aha, thought it would read.
I thought it. But yeah, if any of you actually don't like old animes, I recommend you Nadia, just because they got a Blu-ray just the last year. So, and it's actually good quality Blu-ray. Like I seen the Gundam Blu-ray, and it's too old. Nadia looks amazing, sounds really good. Second part, kinda, I think because the source material was low quality, the second part of anime is actually getting like quality-wise sometimes blurry, but in the roots is actually quite legit good. I love it. Like they gave also more topics then. And yeah, by the way, yeah, I also seen the Atlantis yesterday from Disney to compare. So Atlantis doesn't even stand next to the Nadia. Like Atlantis is like a small trip, and then Nadia is just like, whoa. The big story. I would say it's actually have this like, not Indiana Jones, but exactly this like adventure type story. Ah.
At Win 1101 we channeling our inner week right now.
You know, like Chikara no hoshi. Well, but no, through these guys, like, because I would say adventure animes, I don't get it well last years. Like, not a lot. And I'm not really jumping on like new one. You know, they, because yeah, well, you might help me with that. Creator of Fairy Tail, he make a new one, the space adventure thingy, and now they have actually anime about this. Like, I didn't jump for this yet. I forgot how it's called. It's something there. But basically, like, last good. Yes, Ed and Zeros. Yeah, yes. Yeah, I didn't jump for that yet, so I'm not sure what's going on there. but like it just no adventure for me. Not I don't see really good adventures around to like take and just watch it somehow, sadly. And I don't feel yet to rewatch Full Metal Alchemist just because, well, I think I saw it like 3 times already, and it's a long one. It takes a lot. And it's actually helped me, like the Nadia helped me with my mecha affection, because like last couple months I was like, I want to see space and robots, and Nadia have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, which is kind of a spice. They're not like, you know, you watch Gundam and the space and the robot's gonna be in your face. Here we have a little bit of space, a little bit of robots, and they're not really like important in the story that much, so you'd be like, all right, happy. And it was really good for me. It worked perfectly, you know, like I didn't want it like this. I just wanted a bit of. And the fantasy wise, I would say, like, if you what the word, cherish the, not cherish, but the price the idea of like thoughts, you know, like smart or like description of things, like Nadia is really good for that compared to Atlantis of Disney, you know, because it's still about Atlantida or Atlantis. I'm not sure how to say it in English, because, you know, in Russian it's one thing, in English is another, and I'm bloody confused. But how they mix everything together in Nadia is so good. It's like future technology, past technology, because the anime is happening in like 1890s, so they basically jump 100 years in the past. They be like, we have a nuclear submarine. People cannot do it yet, not in this age. Maybe in 200 years, yeah, but right now, no. And we have this submarine already for 7,000 years, so deal with that. But they put description, like they explain you slowly and like more and more, and they actually put even
I remember
too much
about Disney Atlantis that it was made premature, that the higher UPS didn't like it. Sadly, that is why it was toned down a lot.
Toned down. I would say it's actually like it actually feels quite dumb, you know, like I would say, because what happened to me yesterday, I finished Nadia and it was a bit of sour inside, you know. I was just like, well, the stories has ended, I kind of get my tea and all of it, and I'm just like, there's a 2 ways, or I'm gonna be sad and thinking about Nadia so I can talk more with you tomorrow, or I'm just gonna watch something else. And I was just like, all right, let's just check Atlantis, because if you go for Wikipedia for Nadia, it's a big topic over there. It's like Atlantis actually got inspired from here. And actually at the beginning of Atlantis, not like that. Like, it's totally different. Well, they got a submarine, okay, they got a submarine, but you know, in Nadia they have a reason for submarine. In Atlantis they just put submarine because it's cool. That's it. And in total, Atlantis feels like a, you know, small adventure in a tunnel, because they end up there, one explosion, run, another explosion, run back, save the girl, done. Like, it doesn't feel like adventure at all for me. But then also the characters and all, like, in total, nah, I wasn't impressed at all. How it looks though, I would say definitely, like, when I saw Atlantis, but I didn't see the movie, but Atlantis, the city in the Disney cartoon, I was just like, straight up, they stole it. Like, when you see Nadia and Atlantis and Nadia, and then you see this, you'd be just like, well, Japanese made it better. You just like you could see that kind of Western people tried, but they could make it as cool. And somehow its blood is similar, like, you know, like it's a circle thingy with a tower in the middle, and it stays, I don't know, I'm gonna use my cup again because I did it without you guys, but still, like, you know, it's a plateau of a circle plateau, and there's a water dropping from the sides. Like, it's almost exactly same thing that what got in Nadia, but in Nadia this plateau is so huge you don't see the ends of it. Well, you kind of see, but not much. Not like from one to another, you know. But in Disney, it was just like, yeah, here's the land and the flying fishes. God, man, it was so stupid. Like, I was just like, you got the crystal, you put it inside, and you flip here and there, and you put your arm. Oh, I never. You put your palm, and she was like, I never tried the palm. She lived there for 8,000 years and she never tried to, you know, because the guy was like, here, you got your crystal? Yeah, it says got the crystal. She was like, yeah, I did this. It says to put the crystal. She was like, yeah, I did this. It also tells you to put the arm. She was like, yeah, I did this. And he was like, but have you done it together? And she was like, no, I never did. I'm like, yo, you live in the city for 8,000 years. You trying to get the machine running and you know that you need to put it and rotate. And you also try to put your arm on it, but it never happened in your brain to do it together. I'm just like, no, this is just like exactly how you're saying it, watering down or dumb down, I don't know, but it kind of felt a bit of off, you know. I was just like, what is happening to my hairs? Yeah. And then it just you know, explosion, the story ended. They made it different though, like it's not the same story as Nadia's and Atlantis, not even close. It just how Atlantis look in a anime and in a cartoon, similar. And also, you know, because there is a girl with a stone. The difference is in Disney, everybody got a stone. Everybody can use the stone. Even the new guys who came in, the Americans, they be like, hell yeah. How they even fly the? Because at the end, if you remember, they're flying those fishes to fight the bad guy. I'm like, aren't like Atlantis supposed to run the thingy? Why the white people flying on the fishes? So it's kind of weird. Like there's no such stupid stuff in Nadia's, but it's another stuff, you know, because they're going super sci-fi with this. Also a bit different times. I was surprised because if you check, Nadia happens 1890, so it's like 1890s. And Atlantis Disney happens 1915, so 20 years difference there. But then surprisingly, when you see Western Atlantis, it doesn't look real, you know, like at least a little bit Nadia was like realistic in that. But when you see submarine from Disney, you're like, no, this is like, that's not how it works at all. One problem with the Nadia though, for me, one legit problem is a translation, because I was watching it with Russian subtitles and they are old, not like bloody old, but basically like 2005. And I was like, some phrases translated not really how I heard it, so I got the English translation as well, but I got official. I also got like fan sub of English. And surprise, it actually was the same, because like I can see exactly the same timing and like the phrases. So I assume Russian translator kinda, when he didn't know what's going on, he used the English one and he just translated back over. Because some parts, especially at the end, when they explain you a lot, it just blubbers some like stupid stuff, and I was just like, no. So I changed it. I also adapted the timing. So my mission now just to fix. Well, I was lazy to save the files at first, so I have only second part of the files, but I need to adjust the first half and upload it, so people at least can get a right timing for Blu-ray. Because I assume not many, like, I don't know guys, you probably never change your subtitle timings. I don't know if you do, you're good, but if you never did it, you should learn how to do it. Oh. But yeah, somebody got recommended now ready for the Kokoro Connect. So I actually do remember I heard about that. For the next viewing, also I thought about Shana. I ain't seen Shana for so long time. It's kinda, you know, grows in me to watch it again.
Speaking of mecha, I plan on getting into it too. Saw a cool retrospective on Getter Robo on YouTube not long ago. It sounds like a very cool series.
Get that, give me a sec. I'm like, get that. Get there. Oh my god! Whoa! Oh girl, that's like... well, they have a new one as well, because the old one is like 7. Oh, those guys! I know what you're talking about, but I never, like, somehow this type of robots, I kind of enjoyed them to see the art, but I never got into cartoons like that. I'm more a bit, I would say, oh, what the name? Gosh, well, I forgot. Full Metal Panic, FMP. That will be my one of the first mecha I enjoyed, and it's somehow like mobile armor, you know, like more realistic thingies. And I actually figure out why. You know, at the kid time when I was like 3-4 years old, somewhere there, maybe 5, before 5 I think, we went for the Vladivostok, because we used to live in Nakhotka. Basically we went to capital, region capital, and there was a toy store. Because it was so, I was like bloody young as hell, barely remember, but I remember we got in there one of the toys to me. The robot, just a small figure. And it was like really quality made done, like super good. But his color was, you know, this greenish, like salatowy, I call it, but basically something else. So it actually just hit me recently, maybe a month, maybe a bit less, that it actually was a Gundam figure. Not the one you assemble, but the toy you play with, because his joints were like so good. Like you could not get toy like this in Russia back then. Like everything moved. He got exactly 2 lightsabers, and I broke them or lost them, I don't remember, but I actually, it clicked me. I was like, remember, I'm like, wait, he used to have a lightsabers. This is bloody Gundam. Trick is, it was not colored. You know, if you actually go for the models for the painting, they have this exactly plastic color, and that's what it was. So basically, because I remember I was playing with that for a long time. I think I actually was younger than 5. Yeah, I was probably like 3 years old, 4 years old, something. So just a toy for me. Never seen Gundams like afterwards, blah 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 blah, until like university. And when I actually started to watch Gundams, it never clicked in my head. Just recently I was just like, bloody hell, I actually was playing with a Gundam toy and I loved it, but it never stays a Gundam in my brain. So it's hard to say. Like, have you not seen the Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann? Like that's what you should see. If you wanna go into mecha, that's you should definitely see. I will 100% vouch for Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Or
yeah, I really should.
Or because Gurren Lagann is actually a little bit too much, I would say. Like, if you never watch robot cartoons, it might be a bit of like. But this other time, I don't know, like, because there's another one. I actually have it on my PC right now as well, because I kind of rewatching it as well, and it's really good as well. But I would say like this: Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann is really good cartoon, but it kind of boys orientated, because it's all about like overcoming stuff. Like legit, you will love it. It's especially Russian subtitles are so amazing. It's like лава течет в наших венах и раскаляет наши сердца. Like you be like, whoa man, but it's a bit of boys orientated. That's true is. Although it's good, like I definitely will recommend. Another one that is super close to this. Man, where's my folder? Oh, here. Star Driver. Can I like pull the? I probably can pull the opening. No, I'm not sure. Can I play the openings in my videos? I'm not gonna spell. No, not yet. So yeah. Star Driver. Oh, subtitles here. All right, no picture. But yeah, Star Driver is more girl-orientated thingy. Also unique, I would say, really good. Like art, especially art. Like it's probably the most beautiful mecha anime I've seen is Star Driver, and it is close to the Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann in idea. I would say like they are almost on the steps, But just Gurren Lagann, for me, just a little bit better, especially the movies, because I'm not sure about the first one, but what they did now, they also made the Blu-ray movies about Gurren Lagann, and if I'm correct, it recaps all the anime in short movies. So you can do this as well. It's just shorter and easier to watch, but they made the different endings. So if you're watching the movies, you will see more than a TV. But then for me, because I seen TV before and I so much in love with the last episodes, so when I saw the Blu-ray fight, it was just like a fan dream come true and more. So I would say watch TV. And Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann is like, it's a bit of too much. What exactly I would say, Nadia is for the people who don't really into robots, but it have the same tropes. So you kind of learn it watching Nadia. You kind of get it like, okay, like they got a ship to travel, they got a team, and blah blah blah. But when you're watching the Gurren Lagann, they use all those tropes to build more and more. I wasn't actually, like, when I seen Gurren Lagann, I was not into mecha. Like, I not seen the Gundam before. And I seen only, like, Full Metal Panic, Evangelion, and there was another one, I forgot. Ah, of course, Code Geass. Code Geass, of course. But, like, I don't count Full Metal Panic and the Code Geass as mecha anime. They have robots, yes, and they fight on the robots. They actually fight a lot on the robots, but I don't treat them as mecha anime. Compared to somehow Gurren Lagann, exactly same thingy, but I do feel it more mecha. It's a different robots though. You know, like if you go Gundam, it's mobile armor, and Tengen Toppa is more fighting and like face on the robots. It's a bit of Japanese kind of culture, let's say. But yeah, mecha is quite surprisingly good sometimes. I was surprised. What unique? I don't know. I'm not sure if you've seen the Evangelion or not. Evangelion, basically. I cannot pronounce that shit on English. It just breaks my tongue every time. But exactly what I love in Evangelion is when they showing big construction, moving pieces, and all of this stuff. And I was surprised to actually figure it out. Nadia is from the same company who made it, but Nadia was 5 years before, and you can actually see the roots of this already in Nadia, like roots of what they built on and made the story and like the whole amazing thingy in Evangelion.
I saw the original TV series, not the movies though.
I will recommend watch the movies. Like I seen the TV series once, and I treated it as mistake. For inside, I don't know, like, but I seen it when I was just beginning my anime kind of career, you can say. So quality was bad, and I kind of see through, and there was a lot of endings, and back then hard to get the video files. So I'm like, I seen something, I need to see something. I somehow I didn't get into this, but I love the set pieces and like the visuals were good. And I seen the Blu-ray movies. I would recommend you to see it. It just, maybe the story is not as good, but visually they just like, oh my god. And that's what I love actually from Evangelion. Now it's confusing with you to talk about it. But exactly, Nadia have those roots, and they actually have even Adam, because I was just like, at some point they actually like, because they're talking like the past, you know, they're like, oh, we're Atlantis living like for like couple million years here, blah blah blah, here like this and that, like some, they actually like passing by like, oh, this is a dinosaur relics, this is like how they call it, I forgot, but basically like a
Lagann is from the same studio too.
yeah, I know, but Gurren Lagann's a new, you know, like 2005, so they build up much more after, and I would say it's a bit changed, like the studio kind of changed it there. But yeah, kind of a bit of Gainax. Actually, Gainax also, they made a anime about the kindergarten girl Actually about the guy who worked in the kindergarten. I don't remember why they made it. But the worst part, I don't know why, but I have seen it as well. I don't remember right now how it's called, but it's basically the guy something. It's like a guy works in a kindergarten and his school friend, the girl, brings her daughter in there and he's just like, all right, like, taking care of her. So Gainax, yeah, they put a lot of good stuff in my life, and I would say, yeah, check some of that. Nadia still more adventure. Lily on the cat as well. I seen it yesterday because basically what happened, I seen the Nadia. I got sad after finishing it. I watched Atlantis and I got disappointed after seeing that. So I was just like, alright, well, we up and down, we need to get a little bit up. And it was a bit of late night, so I got my hands on a Lily Cat. And Lily Cat is a horror anime. I'm not really fan of horrors, but I was just like, alright, it's late night, nobody's home, I'm gonna watch it. That was not bad, but it basically Alien. Like, if you've seen the movie Alien, this is a Japanese Alien. How they made it. How they would make it if they was Japanese. Because like, monster changed. Characters a bit adapted. They put a cat, and I figured out I have a spot for the cats in the horrors. Like, if you want to scare me, you put cats. Like, I probably, like, if it's gonna be like a lot of scary cats, I'd be just like, ah, hell no. And totally, like, not super good, but for the hour, like, you know, to see how the difference, like, if you know the, I don't know, do you watch Alien or not, but it's quite alright movies. So to see the difference how they could make it, it's quite interesting to give it a shot. It's hard to get though, like, you know, Nadia, they have Blu-ray, so all good. Actually, I got surprisingly that I remember being recommended to watch Nadia 10 years ago, and about 10, and I didn't, because it sounds just like a rip-off of Nautilu's story, and I was just like, nah, probably some cheap stuff. But they actually made the Blu-ray last year only, 2020, and this year I've found about Nadia, and I'm happy about it, because if I seen it DVD, I probably not be as excited about this story as on Blu-ray. But Lily didn't get a Blu-ray, so it's kind of, you know, small quality. Nothing super special, but I quite enjoy it. Like, for the hour, been the worst thing to watch. And I'm not really watching many horrors thingy, so think about it. But yeah, I also kind of moving, it's like 88 or something. Basically, I'm kind of trying to jump not on a mecha anime, but if you know, maybe you heard about Macross. Because Macross is also mecha, but it's not really mecha, because it's more about, well, they're playing robots, okay, so it's a mecha. But it's a different type of mecha. You know, if you take Sunrise, man, wait, who made a Macross? I forgot. Like, because they're the Gundams, Sunrise. There's Gainax with all their crazy stuff, and there's a couple like others. So it's a bit different mechas. And I would say I never got into Macross. I wanted, but it's just hard. Like Gundams, when I first seen the chart for Gundam, it's like, oh, they all connected. You better know what's going on. You wanna see that after that, and they. That's why I watched original first, and it probably was my mistake because it's bloody boring nowadays. But because I love Lagann, Code Geass, I seen so much resemblance with first Gundam and Code Geass. It's gonna surprise you, because they actually, what they made 30 years ago, they still use nowadays, just a bit more of it, or like basically same constructor, they just change something, put the different setting on top, and be like, new story, fellas, new anime, jump on, and it works. It so bloody works. But Macross is a question for me. I know they sing songs there, I know that. That's all I know about Macross. Like, I see characters, some, like, you know, art, all of it, and it looks interesting, but I just never got a chance, surprisingly. Oh. But yeah, mechas are surprisingly end up good. for me. But yeah, there's a 88 or something like plain anime. Basically, there's a subgenre of mecha, which is like macros kind of mix them together, like airplanes and robots. Huh, muckers. But there's also just flying anime, like airplanes, like more jet fighters and all of it. I never been into this much, so I'm kind of curious what's going on there. I found a... I cannot tell you the name right now. It's like 88, something 88. So I might check on that soon enough. But yeah, it's just probably not this week. I need to rest, because last week I was watching Nadia like good, like I almost limited myself. I was like Saturday, Sunday, I was legitimately like, all right, here's how much I left. This is for one day, this is for another, no more. Because I was just sitting and watching it and watching and watching. Oh no. That's happened with you when you marathon all of your stuff a lot. Oh, we have one run away with a winner 1101 run away. That's alright, that's alright. It's good he came up as well to talk about it. What you been watching recently, huh? Just curious, you know, because I would say Get the Robot is a bit of kind of old. Wow, really? Oh, it's actually surprising, because I put my playlist and I was like, I'm gonna stream around like till 5, and now it's actually 5 minutes to 5 or 4 minutes to 5, and my playlist ran out of music. But I made it like totally almost random.
Suck my nagi.
Nani kore? Suck my nagi? What do you watch? Shin Family. I was like, hey, how you doing, mate? Welcome in, join in. We've been talking about cartoons before. Yeah, this one. But we can do more of that. Yeah, that's what I've been watching. Surprisingly, today my YouTube counter doesn't work. Like, I see some people coming, but like my counter just stays 0 and 0 and 0 and 0. Something got broken. I need to fix it properly. I don't know what. Yeah, talking about well, probably none of you except Yeva know about that, but the cat thing I was doing, I found a way how to connect YouTube to this as well, so I'm kind of doing it. It just, yesterday I was exactly doing some programming, and then I was like, it's time to watch anime until the late night. Oh, that was good. So, that was legit good. Yeah, by the way, yeah, if you're using the website I gave you to download your animes, use JDownloader. So much faster. You can just like download it all super quick. They actually have an instruction over there. My nogi, what the...
What are your plans for One Piece though?
Oh man, it's too much, man, because I ended let me say when I last watched One Piece, because One Piece is a bit of kinda, it's a good show. I enjoy it. It's just too big, and at some point I watched it until, like, at first time when I watched it until episode 100 something. I don't remember right now. Okay, but something like example 150. Okay, so I seen it until episode 150. Then I make a break for 2 years or something. Basically a break. Doesn't matter what happened.
You like hot anime, bro? Super hot and spicy anime? Steamy anime? Nice.
Steamy anime? Are you meaning this, how you call that, censorship steamy? It's a bit like, man, it depends on animes, you know? There's a good one and a bad one, but I watch everything. And like, I would say I seen only a couple bad ones, but most of them good. Talking about One Piece though, so I seen 100 something episode of One Piece, and then at some point break. In 2 years I want to watch it again, but I forgot where I stopped, so I start again. and I watched until episode 200. I don't remember right now, but I have it written in my anime list. It exactly says where I stopped, and it was after the stick. Yeah. How you call that? If you're never watching One Piece, it's gonna be kind of hard to explain. But they have the arc about the islands in the sky. So I seen this part, and then it go down. Maybe 10 episodes after this, and then make a break. And it's been 6 to 8 years again. So I kind of thinking is like.
You hear about Piece coming 2023.
I mean, I still have like about 1,000 episodes. No, Mishai, it's gonna be 1,000 episodes in like next year. So I have this year to kind of catch up and watch it all. But I watched movies actually, because you know, like they also making full-length movies about One Piece, same as Naruto and Bleach. And actually, God damn it, One Piece movies are good. Of course, I not spoil myself like further, so I seen only movies about the parts I seen. But the movies I seen was quite good. Like, cause you know, for example, Naruto movies, they all.
So what are you high on, brother?
Huh? Right now, I'm high on a Nadia and the Secrets of the Blue. The one picture on the. Oh, there, mate. That's a good one. I finished it yesterday and I'm still enjoying the story. I top it up with a bit of Atlantis from Disney to compare. Disney was bad, so I also watched Lily and it was good. What been there? Ah, not speed. Nah, mates, nah. I ain't doing none of that. I'm just skinny because, you know, COVID makes you not work because there is no job, so that's why you're losing it.
Seems like speed.
Oh yeah, no, it's an often thing here. Actually, trick is I work a lot with people in front, so I know how to keep the excitement in front of people. And everybody's like, actually, many people come to me like, "Are you high?" I'm like, "Yeah, on live." Nah, mate. That's the thing is, you got to learn how to do it. It's quite hard, but you can do that. Aye. What were we talking about over there? Huh? No, parlez français, Michai. Michai kun français, Michai. I'm not even in the country where I live, mate. So it's hard to guess. I'm all around. And yeah, I'm unshaved because you know why? No money, huh? When you drop so low, you have no cash to shave. But it's all about to change some. Talking about the cartoons there. One Piece, yeah, I'm not like nothing. I found the source to get it. I'm really like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna watch it. But just, I told you, I calculated. It's gonna be 32 days of 8 hours straight. Bring it up, Shinin family. But yeah, so 1 month of 8 hours straight every day of One Piece. It's gonna kill me.
I think you're dumb because you're European.
I'm not European actually, mate. So it makes you dumb. Oh well. So where are they going there? One Piece is the. What I also know about the last 200 episodes of One Piece, they making this thingy when they actually prolong the animation quite a lot. Because I have a friend of me who watching One Piece here, and he showed me they basically, you know, like the hits in the face and all, just like takes so long. Nowadays they have a special version of One Piece. I don't remember the name, but you know, I remember a friend who can give me the links, and he was exactly like, there is a version for One Piece shorter because they just cut it off. So it like basically more action, less of anime thingy. Again, sometimes it's good. Sometimes when director actually put it in properly, I have nothing against it. But it just, if it's made to just episodes longer, that's a shitey move and I don't approve it. Seems like Shin family have no more comments about it. Yeah, mate, I'm not actually European, so sad for you. I mean, I look like one, but born in Asia.
Anyone east of USA. USA. Say it. Say U.S.A. Anyone east of USA is European.
What? Nani? Damn, mate. You talking some nonsense right now. Like, what? Why? What about USA, mate? I'm not even from there. Not even close by. Not even related to them freaks. But yeah, anyhow, talking about them cartoons again. What there? Movies of One Piece were good, and compared to that, I would say Bleach. Well, not all of them, but yeah, Bleach, I see now. Doping the. Well, I mean, you know, I'm working with the kids, you know, when the kids come to you and they're trying to do something stupid, that's what you do. You be like, ah, that's alright, mate. And actually, it's a famous joke, you know, when I come and they be like, where are you from? Where are you from? I'm like, I come from Asia. And they're like, oh my god.
LOL stuff. You watch LOL too, bro. Be honest.
Like, my favorite character is Shana from Shokugan no Shana. Like, good question. Do I watch? How do you watch Shota? Huh? Do you watch that? Oh well.
Yikes.
Yeah, you see, I knew you watching that, mate. Oh well. Damn. Yeah, talking about actually all this stuff. I really the Nadia thing is really surprised me about, because the Nadia is from 90s, basically 1991. There was not much of the PC culture in there, and I really surprised to see you, because basically nowadays you got a lot of censorship or something there as well, like, because Nadia is like all the beautiful girl, but the John, the guy, he's often kind of not hits on her, but you know, they're making all this kind of how you can, well, not fan service moments, it's even less, because they don't show nothing, but they just show him interested in her, of like really basic, you know, they actually basically like drawing the lines, you know, he look at her and they drawing the lines so you can like understand what he's doing. But they all kind of, you know, they show stuff, but they censor her. Like you will see her, you know, like some example, she comes through the wall and her clothes fall off because it's like a magical wall, but they immediately kind of, you know, like all the details remove, so you're not gonna say, oh, there's like a nipples and something. No, it's just a body, so you'd be like nothing about it. But they made it so, like, you know, like normal, so you don't really thinking about. Nowadays it's gonna be some kind of, you know, floating thingy that covers something that, like, how do they call it, censorship. Man, it seems like I'm about to bring my Hammer mod in and ban one. But also, what surprised me about talking about this censorship thingy, this lion they have, king in a story. So basically, he's a boy, and all the episodes, almost every episode, I see him. He have his ball sack drawn. You know, like it's a magic. Basically, he treats in a story as like a guardian, not really a guardian, but more like a, like just an animal around all the time. They still, like, you know, nowadays you, for example, see the fairy tale, and it's gonna be happy, and he just unexpected gender, you know. But here they'd be like, oh yeah, he's a lion, the king, he's a lion, small lion, a boy. And you see it drawn, he's a boy. And they actually making the jokes about how they draw him, you know, like I actually almost start to count it, because it's not so, like, you know, not common to see stuff like that. I was just like talking to my friend, like, why do you keep drawing the ballsack of this tiger? Like, isn't that like a child anime? Because some characters, like the characters are like 14, 15, so I was like, supposed to be kid anime, but they throwing the balls, like, what?
EVAKUN1, are you in his basement? Call Emmy. We'll get you out.
I mean, mate, the fresh news is she's my sister. Oh, no. So, yeah, man. What the hell? You're like, wanna... Is it the time for me to test my bun hammer on somebody? Because I never did. Actually, it's a good time to check it, how it works, huh? I know they have a timing and they have forever, but I ain't gonna do it yet. At least there is some noise on the left. Oh, lol. Yeah, mate, you like going really hating on animes, huh?
Do you even have a basement?
Yeah, I mean, I live in a country that's gonna be underwater in 20 years. They don't build basement. Well, probably because you all vaccinated there, huh? You know, we are from country who actually doesn't care about being vaccinated, so enjoy your life there. Yeah, I mean, our government tells us to do it, and we be just like, fuck no. So, you know, enjoy your sad story over there. Compared to here, actually, it's all different. Here, everybody wanna get vaccinated. Yeah, they all on the streets like, oh, please. Actually, yeah, I actually talked with one of my students recently, and he was just like, I send the... Yeah, imagine I live in another country, not where I'm from. So I talked with students. He was like, I send those letters to the different embassies so they can send asking for help with vaccines, so the countries might donate us. And I was just like, then like he like make a list of countries, and I'm like, why not those countries? And he was just like, well,
vaccines in smaller towns don't matter really here anyway.
Wow, small countries, small towns, mate. But basically here it's just like, I was like, why not those countries? And why not like these countries? And he was like, oh, those not approved by FDA. Not American FDA, by the way. Yeah. Imagine another countries have their own FDA and they just don't know how to call it, so they call it FDA too. So he was like, but this one is not good. This is like not approved by FDA. I'm like no logic in his choices. He just basically desperate. I'm not really live and talking about vaccines because it's all just gibberish and useless. You know, we all will get through that. That's not our decision. I'm just slowly kind of waiting until it gets cheaper and safer here to do it. Oh my god, it's already quite late, huh? But it's alright. I think probably gonna stick around for like 10 more minutes. Round up my gibberish about the cartoons I enjoyed yesterday, and probably round it up with something I'll be watching next. Not sure yet, not sure. I mean, Shin family, if you type in so much, you at least, you know, press that subscribe button, mate, huh? Nothing gonna be lost from you, but some people might win from that, huh? I don't know. Ah, mates. But yeah, for now though, I think I'm probably gonna chill out for anime, but like today, like couple days until Wednesday probably, I'd be just like, alright, chill. Because also I'm trying to jump on a Star Wars. Man, what the hell they calling? I always forget. Because it's the same as a movie, but just different. The Clone Wars. Yeah, the Clone Wars. But I'm kind of jumping slowly on that. I'm on a season 2 to 3. I'm choosing my episodes. Some are good. Actually, I quite enjoyed some of them. But I'm not sure about how I feel of new characters, you know, like the sisters and Savage. Because I remember actually I was playing the, how you call them? Star Wars miniatures. And they already were there, and I was like, who the hell are those characters? And the people were explaining to me, I was like, this is just nuts. Like, you cannot just add the characters. But after what they made with the new Disney stuff, I'm all for the cartoons. At least cartoons are made with the idea from George Lucas. This new Star Wars, that's just heresy. Damn it.
Oh, have you heard about Star Wars Visions?
No. Nani kore? Nothing, I think. Let's Google quickly. Visions.
A collab with a bunch of anime studios.
Oh man. Anime anthology series create. Oh, Disney Plus again. September. Oh, that's soon. Oh. So they making anime Star Wars. Oh man. Like I'm not sure how to feel about that, you know. It's kinda on the same page when I heard about X-Men, you know, like there is an anime X-Men's, and actually there is an Iron Man as well. Like it's a lot of Marvel comic book anime, like Japanese anime. I not watched them yet, but I remember when they hit it, and I was just like, why you doing it? I don't get it. Not really, somehow not really thinking it's a good idea. Might be I'm wrong. But through this, like after seeing the What If, I'm kinda skeptic for the Western animation style. Like this new style just doesn't inspire me at all.
More like a bunch of unconnected short stories.
Yeah, I understand it's probably gonna be just like all random, but you know, something like that we all gonna be like, oh yeah. But probably, I don't know, it's kinda question for me. Who's making it though? Which studio? It doesn't say. I mean, I understand it's Japanese, but like, no, I understand it's a collaboration, but I just don't understand which studio making it. Ah, okay. Studio Tiger, yeah, I see, different one. Okay, but there's like nobody I know actually. At least on a. Oh, Golden Kamuy and the pet. Oh, all right, that might be not bad, but I don't really see that much excited about it. I don't know. Like through this, after Disney got Star Wars, nah. Just doesn't work for me. Like I'm not seeing the last movie. I'm not actually want to see it. I seen the first one from the new, and it was a good sign for me to just stop it. Like you can tell me as much as you want as episode. For example, many people hate episode 3 because, well, for obvious reasons. But for me, I was exactly high school student when that happened. I remember going to the cinema for episode 2 and episode 3 for the premieres. I actually even took my sister, the Albinas, there. I think for episode 3 though, not 2. Anyhow, fact is that I actually was really up for those movies, and I waited, and I really love that. And I understand as bad they are, they better than what we got now. Like, it just like, I don't know. Visually, okay, not as. But story-wise, storytelling-wise, at least 2 and 3 put up the story that you want to know. Because 7, wait, which number? Yeah, 7, 8, and 9, that's just out of nothing. And not only out of nothing, they actually killed a lot of stories of Star Wars, because there was a comic books, a lot of comic books, a lot of good comic books. I read some, actually they're quite good. True. There was books. There was a lot of stuff post movie which was progressed. Well, like, it's not like, oh, movie ended, there was nothing else. No, there was a lot of stuff. And when Disney came up, they were just like, we don't care about that. Not canon anymore. Like, no. Who they are to decide that? And now put this shite on top? Okay, Mandalorian, not bad. But, idea not bad. Putting Baby Yoda in Mandalorian was a goddamn stupid idea. Like, I was about to watch a movie or TV series about the race of space fighters, the hunters, you know, like the guys who like they keep the mask all their life and all of this, and they train to kill and die, all of it, and he got to take care of Baby Yoda. Like, such a great writing, guys. Good job. Let's go and sell these Baby Yoda toys now. That's it. I'm actually quite happy they removed, as I heard, they removed Baby Yoda in the season 2, but I not even seen it yet. Just cause, you know, doesn't look good. So, Star Wars, I love Star Wars to death. But I love Old Republic more than what they're making now. Like, actually, not MMO. MMO is shite though. They actually, no, not shite, but didn't succeed much. So cannot tell how it's going on there. I tried it as a game standpoint, didn't inspire me at all. Story-wise, when I tried it, it was empty. Now, it's been many years, so I don't know what's going on. But Knight of the Old Republics, that's where I'm going. One day or another, I replay it again. I still remember playing Knights of the Old Republic first, and it was so good. Like, that's exactly what like different Star Wars experience. Oh, it seems like I scared that American guy anyway. Damn. But yeah, funny thing, if you're always super excited and you're like, haha, people legit come to you and like, are you high? Even kids, yeah, I work with it, and then some kids kind of like, are you high? I'm like, god damn it, you don't know this word. Get away. Oh, hello. Oh, but yeah, Yowich, it's time to actually 5:20, because I have a friend of mine coming over to discuss some business about not programming, but I need to help him with the website. So yeah, I got that rounded up as well. Soon, I will actually tell now. Well, anyhow, domo arigatou gozaimashita for watching me and listening to all this gibberish and blabberish. I hope you learned something new. If you didn't learn something new, you can always text me back and I tell you more. But yeah, I'm coming up tomorrow as well. Earlier, I was right tomorrow earlier, because today I was like, you know, after Monday and after weekends of watching cartoons, I'm like, no. But I'll be probably up tomorrow, much better time. And finally, I'm gonna play that and finish Dead by Daylight. Oh, Dead by Rights. I always miss the, like, I connect those names. I know they don't connect. They're from different stories, but somehow I always put them together. And yeah, that will be it now. Alright, cheers. Say hi to all of ours over there. Don't forget to smile, listen good music, watch some good cartoons. Alright. And be good people. Everybody else who been listening all this madness, watch good anime like Nadia. So good old stories. If you not wanna watch that, watch Full Metal Alchemist, also really good one. Okay. Hi. Sayonara, bye bye. And see you tomorrow. And yeah, I probably gonna catch us also in a week as well to play some Pandemonium. But I'll think about that, because I'm kinda getting in the Grand Blue up again. I played a little bit, I see all the events, and I'm like, I wanna do it again. But it's so much. So I'm thinking about it. Alright. My name be Mimux. If you read it as Mimux,